Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in the Ninja Nation. This is Peter Parnay with Ninja Selling. My goal today is to do a quick tutorial on how you can do a real estate review in about 3 minutes, maybe 2.5. With teaching and comments, this video is about 5 minutes, but I think it'll show you how easy it is to prepare a real estate review. Let me start. Number one, I'm in the Albuquerque MLS. This is Flex MLS. This looks in many ways much like Epitone, Matrix, or Paragon, but I'm going to start on the home screen. I've opened up a quick search here, and as you know, when you go on quick search, it just gives you the number of active listings, which is right here. Now, I have already planned to do this particular search in an area in Albuquerque known as the North Valley. And there's 3 choices, but I'm going to go to the far North Valley. You would have probably already chosen where the house is. And as in most MLSs, it immediately zooms in and reduces the number of active listings to the actives in that particular area. In this case, I want to draw a polygon because I want to exclude a couple of houses that just don't seem like they fit. So I'm going to draw a polygon right here. I'm going to start it right here. I'm going to go to here, I'm going to run it over to here, then I'm going to run it to here, and I'm going to double click because now that has chosen that area. And now it zooms it down to 10 active listings, as you can see here. As we know, in a real estate review, we want to include all of the statuses. So I'm going to go here to our status bar in Albuquerque. We've got a whole bunch of extra ones. Whatever applies to you is easy. I'm going to click on that, and now we've gone from a total of 13, I believe, actives to all of the statuses. There are a total of 39 listings in the area. This is just perfect. The property that I'm working on is right here, almost in the center of this thing, as you can see around Rio Grande and Stewart Road. It's not listed, so of course it doesn't have its own flag. You'll notice that I've gone back 1 year here, and our MLS automatically populates when you go back, when you do this search for a year. I didn't have to auto-enter it. And for the Flex users in the room, you'll notice that it goes all the way to 2030. This is a quirk in Flex, but all I want to do is go from today, which is January 5th, 2020, back to January 5th, 2019 for all of the off-market dates. I essentially now have my search done and ready to go ahead and prepare my real estate review. If you wanted to print this page, you could do that because it would be the visual, and each MLS is different. You would hit the print here. But in this case, I'm going to go over to my list view because now I want to put it into a data appropriate view for the particular customer. You'll notice that when it comes into this, it is sorted by status. If you wanted to print this view, that would be great, but I prefer to immediately sort it by the address. Here's the thinking. What you're trying to provide for this particular friend or customer of yours is an understandable report of what's gone on in the neighborhood for the last year. If you think about it, they've been either walking or driving around, and they're familiar with that property that was over on Bonatera Place or over on Camino del Bosque. And so what you want to do by sorting this is it allows them, when you hand them the report, for example, let's look at Bonatera here, they can go, oh yeah, that property was on the market, then the sign went down, and then they hired somebody else and the sign went down, it was canceled, then expired, and now it's back on the market for the 3rd time, and they can go, oh, look at that, it canceled and expired at $1,399,000, but they have it again listed at $1,399,000, which really starts the conversation, which ultimately is the goal of what we're trying to do here. That's our thinking about why to sort by street address. Now, I'm now going to go ahead and I'm going to prepare how I want this to be printed. And in our MLS, we've got many choices on the print view. I have prepared a particular real estate review report called Residential Number 2. It's 1 line, and I'm going to do the private for the following reason. In New Mexico, if I don't do the private version, it doesn't capture the closed prices. That's just a detail of New Mexico. So I'm now going to do the report, which would be, let's just call this the Residential Simple Report. If you were going to put a person's name, this is where you could do that. And now I'm going to preview it. And here we have it. This included the search criteria, which you could do or not, but I have that exact report with the status, the address, the bedrooms, the baths, the square footage, pretty much everything you'd ever want here with the closed prices. If they are closed, the price per square foot where it closed. I think I've got a great report right here. Now I'm going to print it, and I am done with my basic real estate review. The two other things you might want to do is go and print the last available listing that's in MLS, and finally what you might do if the property is right here is you might print the 2 or 3 comparables that are very best in the area. So either closest, these 3 or 4 closed, and maybe the actives, and that would really give you the best possible report. And now you're done. This whole recording has taken 6 minutes and 26 seconds. I think you can see without the talk, this could be a 2-minute adventure. Have a fantastic 2020 doing real estate reviews.